Perfection, perfection, and perfection. The truth is, there is rarely anything perfect in this world. Most things, if not all, have some imperfections, big or small. Nothing and no one is truly flawless. When we hold ourselves or the world to impossible standards, we create our own suffering. We become hypercritical and miss the genuine beauty and value around us. That's why, when we expect or seek perfection, internally or externally, it often leads to disappointment because nothing and no one can ever be truly perfect. However, when we learn to see the good and appreciate everything around us, everything suddenly becomes perfect. Why should we see perfection in everything? Because it'll give us satisfaction, joy, and contentment. When we realize that everything is perfect exactly as it's meant to be right now, we stop comparing, we stop complaining, we stop seeking happiness elsewhere, and so on. We realize that we're exactly where we need to be. There is no better moment than just the present moment, here and right now. Everything flows perfectly in its own timing. Once we have this acceptance, we start developing more gratitude for everything in our lives. When we replace expectations of perfection with gratitude and acceptance, a surprising shift occurs. Contentment. We find inner peace, enjoy in the present moment, free from the relentless search for quote-unquote better. This doesn't mean that things don't have flaws. No, this means even when they do, we still see its beauty in the perfections. We start appreciating the flaws just as much as the good. We don't deny imperfections, but we choose to focus on the positive, the beautiful, and the lessons to be learned. This allows us to experience true gratitude and find contentment right where we are and with what we have. For example, mistakes in a creative project. An unintended splatter of paint or misshaped clay can lead to surprising and beautiful outcome within an artwork. A detour on a road trip. An unplanned route may bring unexpected discoveries and memorable experiences. A loved one's quirks, their endearing little habits that may sometimes annoy you, become part of what makes them so special. A difficult conversation, even if it's initially uncomfortable, it can pave the way for growth and deeper understanding. Unexpected changes in plans, while initially disruptive, they may create opportunities and redirect you towards something even greater. A unique laugh. Someone's laugh may be a bit loud and quirky, yet it's part of their charm and personality, making them endearing rather than imperfect. Learning from failure. An entrepreneur who fails multiple times before finding success carries grit and invaluable experience. Those failures aren't flaws. They are stepping stones on the path to achievement. Someone's flaw. If we only focus on people's flaws, we can easily find them. And then what? We then feel unhappy, upset, and discontent with ourselves, with others, and with life. However, when we decide to see the good in people, we realize that they're perfect just the way they are. Intentionally focusing on the good in people has a ripple effect. We naturally attract more positivity and our relationships flourish. By seeing people's inherent good, we uplift them and nourish our own sense of connection and belonging. The same thing applies to the process of pursuing our goals and dreams. The process is rarely perfect. It often has ups and downs, good and bad, happy and sad. If we anticipate the good times only, we'll likely be disappointed a lot of the time. However, when we decide to see perfection even in the struggle, we realize that the journey isn't so bad after all, and everything really happens through us and for us. True perfection is found in accepting, even embracing what we may perceive as quote-unquote flaws. Perfections make things unique, interesting, and authentic. Creativity and discovery often arise from embracing the unplanned and unexpected rather than clinging to rigid visions of perfection. Sometimes, life's challenges are where the most profound growth happens. Ultimately, the path to finding true perfection lies not in pursuing an impossible ideal, but in embracing the perfectly imperfect nature of ourselves and our work. When we let go of unrealistic expectations and choose to see the beauty, meaning, and opportunity in every moment, both the easy and the difficult, we unlock a profound sense of gratitude, contentment, and even joy. So let us commit to shifting our perspective, to celebrating the unique character in all things, and to finding perfection not in flawlessness, but in the rich tapestry of life as it unfolds before us. In doing so, we open ourselves to a richer, more fulfilling experience, one where we can truly thrive, even amidst life's inevitable imperfections. The choice is in our control, to judge harshly or to love deeply, to feel lacking or to feel complete. May we all have the courage to choose the path of acceptance, appreciation, and faith in the perfection that lies within the imperfect. Remember, the key is to shift your perception. Look deeper. When you start to look for the beauty and lessons in the imperfections, you cultivate a richer and more accepting view of yourself, others, and the world around you. My friend, nothing in this world is perfect, and that including you and I. We are not perfect, and we will never be perfect, and that's why it is so awesome. Learn to see the beauty in the imperfections within yourself. When you start developing this perspective, it will change your life for the better and in a way that you can never ever imagine. And until next time, thank you so much for listening to my podcast. And don't forget to leave your boy good ratings and reviews. And until next time, never stop believing in yourself.